Hi everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 81 with me, Sid, and last episode we expanded our work area outside, because we need to make some stuff. Now, I have got a few bits and pieces in my inventory, and if I head over here, we should have a couple of bronze gears that I've already pre-made, and if we come over here, we should have a few stacks of compressed iron, which I blew up prior to starting this episode, because, you know, we've blown up iron before. And we're going to need to make a couple of hoppers. Wrong way around? Does it have to be a chest? Probably. Bloody typical. Okay. That's not a problem, however. We can handle that. Chest. One and a two. And then we can get back to this, which was... So we've got two hoppers, and we've got a whole load of compressed iron, because we need to make a Pneumaticraft pressure chamber. Yeah, pressure chamber. I was trying to think, pressure chamber what? No, it's a pressure chamber. So we are going to need to make, for starters, some pressure chamber wall. And we'll need more than 8. That's a given. But we are going to make also some pressure chamber glass, and I'm going to need, I think, 9 of those. I'm going to make a fairly big pressure chamber, because I'd like to have the thing. We need a pressure chamber gauge, so that should have... Oh, one made an advancement. Pardon me. We need that, and we will need... I can't see it. There. That. And that. I think that covers us for now. We may need more than that at some point. Yes, right. And we need to make 2 of these. Oh, and 1 of those. Don't know why that went in. And I think, apart from the pressure chamber wall, which we obviously need to get more of, that should be that. So the next thing we need to do, while I'm thinking about it, I think that was... No? No, that's... Of course, that's silly. Right, we need a bit more glass, which we doubt we will have any here, but I'll check, you know, because we cleaned that out. We'll make 1 more for now. 1 more set anyway, I should say. Bloop, bloop. That should give us plenty. And what do I want for... Because what I would like to do is actually make this look like it's on legs. Once we've got it, we're going to make it way over here, because it's Pneumaticraft, and the Pneumaticraft things blow up, or can anyway. And I don't want it. I want it to be 1, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Are you chiseled? 1, 2, 3. No. 2, 3. You are slate, aren't you? Yes. And 1, 2, 3, like that. And we are still good. It's a very large pressure chamber, but that doesn't matter. It does not matter. So we're going to stick our wall in across there, and we are going to definitely need quite a bit more of that. So let me just make, I don't know, 3 lots for now. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we need to do something with these legs before we carry on. So let me grab you and you and you, and we shall Make sure that this has not got any crap in it that we actually don't want. Problem is, it's got an awful lot of stuff in it we do want. Okay, we're just going to have to be a bit careful. So if I were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, what would actually make a lot more sense is for me to... Oh, have I just... No, that's fine. If I do this outside, then it'll be a lot easier, won't it? And then we can drop into here and maybe... Yeah, that might. No. I don't know. And here. And then maybe maybe if we do that and go just whiz across there and there. And there. Chisels and bits, keeping me busy and occupied since it was released. And then maybe something like, oops, undo. Damn it, I haven't got the undo mapped on this. Damn. Not a problem though. Not a problem at all. Right, let's try that again. Go there and there. There and there. There and there. Yeah, that'll do. I'm happy enough with that. So we can pop you under there. It just gives that. I mean, this is not important at all. It's just me hopefully making it look like it belongs in there somewhere. So chiseled slate can go along with that, and then we can just copy and go 1, 2, 3, and yeah, as I say, totally unimportant, but I think it will just add to the build there. If my voice is a bit thin, by the way, I've got a bit of a sore throat because well, because I've been talking too much, I suppose. Right, let me get you in. So this is going to go. We could have done with some blocks of some description. Let me just go and grab something for scaffold. A bit of I don't know, a bit of dirt or something like that. No, just the one, thank you. And yeah. So we get this, and we'll come up here, and that will be a... Can't remember whether these blocks change back. I sincerely hope they do. No. Okay. Hup, one there. So it's I for input, isn't it? And O for output, I think. I think that's how that works. We'll find out. And then we shall have glass on here. I think I'm only going to put glass in on the front. For there's no particular reason why not anywhere else, but I just think it'll work that little bit better. So that will come up like Kazoo, and back down, up there, Round and round. We need, we also need the valve, don't we? I'm going to put that on here, I think, as well. Maybe. No, I wonder what I can get away with. Will you place? You will. So if I were to come underneath and place that there, and then bring that out like that, that'll work, won't it? Still got to use it as a jumping in point though. Right, so yeah, that works. Or at least I think it does. Let us get this built in and let's see if the multi-block forms. I'll get it built, be back in a second. Alright, we are there. I decided to just put a little glass window and it definitely forms a multi-block. It has no pressure. We probably, I'm guessing the upgrade we can put in there include a security upgrade. So we probably want to get another one of those built, and this will almost certainly need to turn around. Actually no, let's just had a little thought here, because it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever doing it like that when we could have done it like that. Oops. Because then we can use that to look in there. Right, so we got you. We need to make another, as I say, one of these. That is one of those, which needs, yeah, alright. We've made one before. I'll go get one made and we'll be back in a second. Alright, I have decided to increase our compressed air production. I think this will work. So we've got 3 of these things going into there now, which means of course that you and you and you and you all need pressure defenses. Now we're going to have to get this up to pressure. Obviously at the moment it's got nothing. We show it the recipes. Compressed steel is at 2 bar of pressure. Same with blocks of turbine blades. They must be for drones or something, those. Empty PCB, one of those. And we need to put it in a UV light box to progress it. And a UV light box is somewhere. Where, if I were a UV light box on this diagram, where would I be? I would have expected it to be maybe down here somewhere. But I'm not seeing it. It's got to be in here somewhere. Got to be. There it is. So that uses a PCB blueprint, and this actually runs off pressure, so we need to make some of this, which requires those again, but that's fine. But right now what we need to do is get pressure going. So let me, for the time being, I'm going to, I don't know, stick in, I think we'll just stick in some of the dross wood we've got, because I don't think you will, you probably would. What about you? Will you work in a, alright. Well, for now, we'll go with 4 of those. I have got some, I suppose we could put that through the grinder as well, couldn't we? Can you grind like that? Nope, millstone. No, we could use that as well then. That'll do for now. Right, yeah, get in there. I have got some wood in the coke ovens creating charcoal, so that's a thing. But right now, why did I bring 4? That should be pressuring up slowly. Going, and that has, yeah, we know there's no valid items, but the current air is going up again, so the volume is that. As this gets more and more air in it, it will go up, and obviously that pressure will get higher. Right, we are, oh yeah, we've got a whole 0.1 of a bar already. We're just waiting on this to go. We also need to find a way to put things in and take things out. So that is the way we can just drop things in via that, I believe. How did we, let's have a look. PCB. Empty PC, unassemble. Come, one of you somewhere tells me how to make this bit. It is, where are we? Empty PCB, green plastic and compressed iron. And I think, did I make a green? I can't remember. Let's go and have a look. We also need to check the light conditions on the top of that. Did I make some green plastic? I did. So let us just go and put these in. And see how this works. It's a long time since I've done Pneumaticraft, and as I've said on occasion, no, it's not. You can't actually place things in that way. We need to drop them in via a mechanism. Now, right, it's getting dark as well, and we should probably put, for now, we shall go with this. Bonk. Oh, we'll put some proper lamps up on it later. Alright, well, we are getting pressure. We're up to 0.2 bar. We just need to get a chest. Let me quickly sleep the night off, and I shall be right back. Alright, we're going to try something. Well, actually, I don't know, not like that. Just something a little bit different. So we're going to take this kind of setup going on here. We're going to have a crate with our, we made this for the brickworks and we never used it. And then we should be able to go like that, and then like that, and hang on, like that. And I think then if we go and place that and one of there, right, so this then needs to be filtering. Right, yeah. Because obviously that loses pressure when it drops. Okay, we're getting there steadily. And then what I'm thinking is we come out of there and back down to here. And then we shall go, let's get you like that, and then there, and there. Now that's fine. This is going to start spitting everything out. And the downside to that is it does drop the pressure, but that's fine because we put too much stuff in. We're going to get you like that, and then we'll place that there. And we need to, what, redstone behavior, no. Item filter, is a filter is item name begins with, item name contains, items. So we should be able to go with a PCB. So item name begins or item name contains PCB. So that should only allow those out, and we can take that and that. So they sit in there waiting for this to get up to that pressure there, which is going to take a little while, but nothing ever worthwhile was too quick. And once that is up to pressure, it'll make the PCB, which will come out of there and go into there. And I can do everything from the front here quite easily. Excellent. Right, while that is going, I'm going to go and check on my charcoal. I'm going to, if it's done, set another batch going, and I shall be back. Alright, they're still pressurizing, and obviously it takes a while to get up to pressure. Once it's there, it's not too bad. But the light box itself requires this. We're going to need 6 pieces of plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should make me the PCB blueprint. So we need a pressure tube, we need that, and then we need some redstone lamps. Pressure tube. Redstone lamps. If I were a redstone lamp and I had any, where would I be? 1, 2, 3. I knew I religiously pirate these things whenever I come across anything that looks remotely useful. Oh, we need more piping as well, don't we? A bit more glass. Where are you, glass? Not in there, you're in there. Make 2, I think. 2 lots, I should say. Because, again, it's always useful to have this kind of stuff, so we'll be in a position. Now, we should be getting close to pressure. Yes, we are. We are at 1.2, and we need to get about 1.5, I suspect. And obviously, once it gets beyond that, this thing will basically allow the pressure to bleed off if it gets over, as it should with these as well. That should be... Oh, you're almost there. Let me swap you out. So what I had thought we could do was maybe something like so. So we go, I'm probably going to need more asphalt, aren't I, actually? I don't need to be there, that's fine. Let me just grab some more asphalt concrete. I think we're going to need that. We should be getting very 1.3, a couple more, and we'll have that. And then we'll be ready for the the UV lamp to do the thing. Asphalt, black. Come on. I don't believe I've not got any. Concrete powder. There we go. There we go. Right. So my thoughts were kind of along this line, and I'm probably just going to make a little way out over this way as well. Just, he says, failing abysmally to get out there, because what I want to do is I want to take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I think that should cover us. And probably this one actually as well. Because when that's there, you will not be able to... Yeah, that's fine. That is fine and dandy. So this will come up here, and we'll have that in there. It will come up one more, and then it will connect. Nope. Ah! Of course, that moment when you catch a key and you don't know how you've caught it. So obviously, there's no pressure in there. That is... Oh, it is so close. Any second. Any second. I mean, it's such a worthwhile process to wait and watch as well. Not at all. It's just is a thing. Any second. Any. Come on, you must be getting close. 1.5. What do you need to be? 1.6 then, presumably. Doesn't say. Oh, it's so close. Anyway, let's finish plumbing this in. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? Doesn't really matter, does it? It's only a thing. Yep, done. We missed it. But that is fine, because what I actually want, that will have down pressured this a little bit when those opened. So it's at 1.5. This should be in. Boom. Okay. We need to rejig that. That's not going to play. Why are you? Interesting. Alright, not a problem. Not a problem. This is pressuring up, so we can put the PCB in there. And we basically allow it to go to 100%, and then we have to put it into etching acid. Okay. Right, let me just sort this out, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, it's another day. I've just jigged that round to go over there. This has got plenty of pressure. This is 43% exposed. I've moved it up so it's more like it's on a table. There's no particular reason. No. Oh, hello. That is not good. I need some charcoal. Right. Hopefully these have done. They've had a couple of Minecraft days, so they should have managed to generate me at least some charcoal. Obviously this process is slower than cooking it with other things, so it's one of those kind of lose situation. I suppose we could stick it into the yeah, there is an option. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself as I want to do. So we need a couple of pieces of green plastic. That's the next thing. So we are going to go in here and go 1 and 2. Thank you very much. And that will pump a little bit more plastic in, and everything's good. And then in here we're going to put 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and that. Oh no, we're not. Crap. That should be right. Filter item contains etching. And there is a bucket of etching acid in there. We can see it. Tell you what, let's change that to just items. No? Transportation, miscellaneous, foodstuffs, tools, combat. Oh dear, that's not going to help me. Item. How do you turn the filter off then? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, if I just go creative tab. Hang on. How the hell do we do this? Bucket. I don't understand why this is not working. Let me have a look at this. I'll be back in a second. Alright, ignore me. That is a ghost. It does not actually there. That's why nothing was happening. Anyway, we have a PCB. It has a 100% chance of etching. And we have acid. And the acid needs to go, well, we'll use this as a little place to pop it in. It's probably not a good idea to go jumping in this, and we also need to make sure we have our magnet turned off. And it doesn't despawn apparently, so we'll now need to see what's going on with that, which is going to take a while. So again, if we check it in a moment, if we just come over, you can see that has got a 4% etching progress. So we leave it, it doesn't despawn, which is fine. We leave that to its business, and what we need to do with that is we've etched it, and then we need to make it into a printed circuit board, which is going to be used to make something, and I can't even, is it for this lot? Oh, we've got to make it all of these bits as well. Oh dear, this is going to be a long job, I think. And then we need that for the fuel loader, and do we need it for something like the NASA workbench? Yeah, and we need to do all of these as well, so we need at least 2 of those. So I might as well go and work out how many of these and get them going, so we can be etching and doing them and not waiting on one at a time. So I will get that done, and I should be back in a mo. Well, we definitely need about 11 minimum. That is almost done, 96%, and this one is just inscribing right now, and these guys are just chilling. Sound. Yeah, that's done. So we got that. As soon as that's done, we'll etch the next one, and we'll repeat those around. This requires me to throw in a whole load of stuff. Certus quartz, transistors, capacitors. Transistors are made with black plastic, that and that. Okay, you're with me so far. So I need a whole load, and blue plastic, compressed, and redstone. So we're going to need redstone, and we need, let's just get one done for now. So I need 3 black, 1, 2, 3, and 3 blue, 1, 2, 3. We are going to have to get the plastic plant building, making more plastic. We need some redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and let us go. Oh, so we need, hang on, let me get that and that out of the way. So we need that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Okay, let's have a look. We use U to make a transistor, and we use U to make. We use U to make. I've done the wrong plastic, haven't I? God damn it. I've done the wrong bloody plastic. It is not blue. I'll bet it's cyan. I will lay odds that it's cyan. It is. Well, I've only wasted 3, and we'll probably find a use for it. So let me go and get 2, 3 of those. And you are used to make a capacitor. So if I put the filter to TOR contains TOR, how are you doing? Yeah, slow. That, and that go in. And eventually put 3 of them. And 3 of them. And there's still a ghost image in there of what's going on. So yeah, really not a huge amount we can do about that. All we can do is just let this system run and do its thing. So we need a couple of quartz, and then we've got a circuit board. Quartz, 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 quartz. What the hell did I do with my quartz? Not there. You in MISC? No. Are you there? Yes, 1, 2. So combine that with 3 of those, and 3 of those, and 2 of those to make a printed circuit board. And we are we're using U to make. So I'm going to, the first one we're going to put into the into our crafting table up here, which has got the slowly assembling thing, but we also are going to need U. Obviously this is not, this will just go into the ender crafting thing when we're ready. We're going to need another one of these to make an assembly IO unit. So that's a thing. We need, oh, we need the blue plastic for that. Oh, excellent, that's good news. So, and that's a cannon barrel. Oh god, this is going to get pricey. Yeah. However, the bit I am interested in, we need to make a inscriber logic press, which you can make in an inscriber with an inscriber logic press, or you can make with a pearl block. Wow. Yeah. This is going. That we need an assembly platform, an assembly IO unit, a assembly IO unit import, and a drill, and a program. Now the program requires me to make an Amadron tablet, which requires, Jesus Christ, this is just like Alice in the rabbit hole, isn't it? A GPS tool, which we made with red plastic. Okay, we can do that. And an air canister, which is cheap enough. And an Amadron tablet also. Lost it. It was on a thing, and now I've lost it. An Amadron tablet, which uses grey plastic, then needs to be pressurized. So presumably we need something to charge it with as well, do we? Wow. I'm just trying to. Oh, charging. We need a charging station. Okay. Not a problem. This is not a problem. That is definitely not a problem. Alright, well we can make that. Let me get started on this Amadron tablet and see where we go from there. I've done another batch of diesel, put many buckets in, so that's creating more plastic. I have got the relevant bits here, and I have put a charging station here. Now this, I really do want to get a, you're not etched yet, and you are not ready. So we can make the Amadron tablet, because we got that, and 4 of those. Gives me the GPS tool. And we've got all of those around. No. I'm doing something wrong there. I know I'm doing it wrong. Let me get into, we need, that's right, we need, oh, I'm missing pipe. Ooh. That's interesting. I also need to make another pressure monitor, security monitor for the charging thing itself, because what I don't want out is, I should probably eat. What do I need? No, it doesn't really matter. Right, so in which case we'll have a pork dinner. Lovely. And with pork dinner under the belt, we shall go and make the battery with some pipe which needs glass. There's that little bit of moment where you're kind of going, what do I need to make? Yeah, it was one of them. Was it like that? Yeah, it was like that. And then we can make our Amadron tablet. Hang on. Let me put the Hydro Chop away. We can make our Amadron tablet like so. And that's not enough pressure because we've not charged it. I'm going to quickly make another security upgrade for that, just so we don't blow anything up, because that really puts a crimp on your day when your expensive pieces of kit get blown up. It's depressing. Oh, okay, I needed 2, that's right, with a pipe, and that goes in there, no, in there. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we should be good to, I can't remember which way around this goes, so we'll find out in a minute. If I've done it wrong, I have. There we go. We are going to have security on all of the machines because, as I say, things going boom, not good. Okay, and we can pop you in there, and that can have a bit of a charge. Okay, that's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. That has finished doing its thing. Yeah, so the Amadron tablet is going to be used. Its recipes are, okay, what can, yeah, to make programs. That's right. So we need to make the programs for the actual system, and we need to put oil in to get. How do you put 10 buckets of oil in there? Stabilized metal in an arc furnace with refined hardener, platinum plate. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've kind of been wandering and looking at this thing quizzically enough, I think. I am fairly certain my episode is running along anyway. So I think the next episode we try and push forward to get the assembler done, and that will be, probably also think about doing something like with in the old cave. There's I think what we could do is, let me leave that and take that. I don't think it makes much difference, but what we could do is whack this into the old stone cooker that I left over there, and it will, over a period of time, make me a whole load of low-grade charcoal blocks, which we can use as fuel in the pressure chamber things. Plus, it does come back to your roots now and again, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This rabbit hole is surprisingly deep, and consequently, I think it may take us a while to get there. I'm probably going to try and do some of the work off camera, certainly the etching and the stuff for the PCBs, because that is just painful. And one of the reasons, I have to admit, it is one of the reasons why I dislike Pneumaticraft, because it's a crafting mechanic which is just not good. You know, these, when you're building things, you know, don't make me jump through a few hoops, but don't make me have to wait half an hour to make one thing. It's insane. Wow, we're getting up to temp. Look at that pressure now. Whew, that's good going. I still want to know how we items used to order items and fluids similar to villager trading, picked up and delivered by drones. Specified by right click. Alright. Okay. Well, we'll work out how to do that next episode, but until then, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.